Hey everyone, so today I set off on a 7-day hike. It's my next goal. I'm in Plymouth Drake Circus, as you can see, just getting my last little dose of rat race, which has just made me want to get out even more. But I had to have coffee. I slept in my car last night, so what I did is I drove down to Plymouth, found somewhere to park, slept in the car so that I didn't have to drive from Somerset in like 5 o'clock in the morning. So had a fantastic night's sleep, which is great, and so I'm all like ready to go. Found some free parking because I'm going to be away for 7 days, and what I didn't want was to have a £54, I think £54 was like a week in the train station, Plymouth Station's car park, and I was like, no, I'm just not going to. I've got better things to spend my money on, like debt. So I drove around looking for basically the first part of residential area where it wasn't like resident permit. So you've got like the city centre where everything's like pay and display. Then you've got resident permit holders as you go out. And then this beautiful thing happens. There are no signs. You just park wherever you like. So I parked on someone's drive. They weren't too happy with me, but it's okay. They chased me away with a broom, and little black cat ran across the road. So I'm thinking this is going to be a really, really good walk. But I've walked basically, I think, a mile so far to Drake Circus. Used the toilets, brushed my teeth, got all sorted. It's just something nice about being so disconnected from it all. Like all these people, like, about their lives, just shopping and what have you, and I'm in there brushing my teeth, getting these weird looks, people looking at me. I mean, even now, talking away to myself on my own with a massive great big backpack, coffee, and but I'm absolutely on top of the world, loving life right now. The feeling of like the open road in front of you is just absolutely incredible. So I've got 7 days now. I'm going to be camping somewhere tonight. Maybe a nudist one, but that was the only one like near, but they didn't get back to me. I'm assuming maybe I caught them with their pants down or something, because they haven't come back to me. Otherwise I'll be wild camping. All I have got is my tent, my sleeping bag, some clothes. The weather's been quite good, and I've got waterproofs as well, so there's a bit of extra weight because this time of year it has been a bit weird so far. We've had some lovely weather and then we've had torrential weather, but a lot of the campsites, and this is the first trip that I'm doing so far, like for ages, that I'm just going to be enjoying it. I'm not doing too many miles, so I'm doing short, let's say short, you know, 17 miles today, 20 tomorrow, 27 the next day, 16, 17 and then 13, something like that. So I'm just doing it to enjoy it and to really just get off the beaten track and see the coast. So coast path all the way from Plymouth. Next step is the ferry from Plymouth over to Saltash, and then we'll go from there. So just got the ferry over from Plymouth, and it is I think it's Kremil. It probably sounds Cornish, which means I've probably decimated the Cornish language, but oh well, it was absolutely fantastic. It was £2 to get over here from Plymouth over to basically Saltash side, but look at the view, it's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Gorgeous place. Oh, it's a bit cold. We just literally sailed over there. And it took, what, maybe 5-7 minutes, something like that. It was so easy. And then it was £2 for a single ticket, or it's £4 return if you just fancy doing that. But certainly saved time. So much time rather than just going through all the way around the land. So anyway, we're on it. We're on it like a car, well, like a ferry bonnet. So bad. So not even 5 minutes into the walk and I've come across a little beauty spot. There's like an orangery here and everything, and it's just stunning. I think I might go and have some orange juice. It's so sweet. This row of trees that I'm walking past here, there you go. each one of them has been planted in memory of someone, and they have like a little plaque. And so one back there was planted in 1994 in memory of a lady who obviously passed away. But what a sweet memory, like in place of her, this incredible tree has grown. What a lovely, lovely idea. I mean, that's metamorphosis almost, isn't it? Oh, this is bliss. So for me, this is the pivotal moment now for getting away, for doing this. Look, the path, the coast path. But for me, it just represents freedom and getting away from everything. Like, I don't know if you've ever done anything like got out and done walks like this, but that there, just if off into the distance, just represents new, unforeseen, unexpected, and just, it's really deep, isn't it? But that feeling of not knowing quite what's going to happen just around the corner. Cliche, I know. But it's the rat race of life is just so much about you have to conform to do things one way, and look at it, goes off up there. Conform to do things one way, work, get paid, pay the bills, have nothing left over, or a little bit if you're lucky, most likely not. Do things somebody else wants you to do, work in a way somebody else tells you to, and if you don't like it, get out. And there's just so much more to life than that. You know, people that take themselves so seriously, and people that just only have their view and their way of doing things, but just getting out, away from it. The whole point of like me doing these is just to encourage you to get out and just do it and try, do something different. And you may not like it, and if you don't like it, don't worry. It doesn't matter, it's each their own. But give it a go and see how you feel. Look at it, it's just so beautiful. There's another piece of history in our quaint little place. Of course, Plymouth is just riddled with history, isn't it? Being a port town. Suffered awfully in the Second World War, completely obliterated. And that's probably why, sadly, so much of it is, in the centre at least, is not the prettiest. Because of course they just had to repopulate and get buildings up as quickly as possible after it suffered its blitz. But there's just, every so often, there's just these little gems of history. Just made it to the top of this viewing point, which is absolutely gorgeous. Other people enjoying it as well. But that's the one thing that you forget about the coast walks, as opposed to the trail walks like inland, is the sheer steepness of the steps. They're literally a calf workout. But it's all cool. There was this couple who took a wrong turn, and they were like gutted because they had to go all the way back up again. But look at this. Isn't that stunning? Almost away from civilization, almost away from the rat race, out to open path, open sea, and the potential that that brings. Really make it sound really deep, don't I? But I'm really not that deep. I just really, really like nature. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Les arbres sont très, très beastie and scary, and it's gonna kill me. Ah, another one. I'm done. Well, it was worth a shot. It was a good day. Enjoyed the ferry, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to fit under there. It's going to be a tight squeeze. And I could take my rucksack off and slide it under, or I don't know. Maybe I could just throw the rucksack over and slide under. I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't panic, everyone. I've got a plan. I'm going to have to go around it. Oh. It's okay. It's a steep one. It's steep, but it's okay. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Oh, Bramble nearly had me. Oh. And there we go. I slid down the path and I hurted myself. Ah! Guys, I think I'm in a bad neighbourhood. Look, the trees are literally out to get you. Literally just made it around the corner from Fort Hinklecombe. Got here, Might be a nice place to have like some lunch or something. It's just a beautiful spot, but look, sort of looks straight down there, which I suppose in the summer is very tree-y. But maybe in the winter and the autumn, when it's freezing, it would be a nice view of the sea. Well, I'm a few miles out of Plymouth now, as you can see. Definitely around the other side of the bay there, or whatever you call it. There's some people up doing paragliding, which is so cool. I really want to give it a go. Look at that. It's just like floating there. There's some real like what do they call them? Is it an updraft, a heat updraft, or whatever it's called? You could feel it in the cliffs. There's this like warm air that just hit you like wind. But I was just walking along at this part. There's a bench here, again, just around the corner. And I'm about to enter that town over there, which I can't remember. I don't know what it's called. Hang on. I think it might be Corsand. And so just around the corner. But there's this lovely like open patch of grass here. I don't know who owns it, but that there would be fantastic for wild camping, especially a little bit further down there. Just can't get over how cute these little houses and streets are. Nice pub there. Kensington Sun. No, the Rising Sun. But I'm not going to go because I need to cover some ground. And I'm not hungry or thirsty. But look at these little streets. They are just absolutely so cute. I've never actually been somewhere like this in this country. Look at that, 1620. This is absolutely adorable. I'm not sure where I am. I may not even be in the right place. Maybe I've walked to Italy. Maybe that's what the problem is. Except for the fact that there's Jubilee celebration flags everywhere. Wow. And there's the seafront. Just absolutely adorable. It's like a little sea and everything here. Oh my goodness, I've just found the sweetest little like community cafe ever. It was I forget what it's called, but I took a picture. Absolutely lovely. There was about 5 ladies working in there. They're all local, so they all live in this little village, and they basically, I put a picture up, run this little community cafe. They volunteer and they put all the funds into it's run as a business because the building burnt down in 2014. So they're trying to run it a business and get basically the upstairs converted into flats, because it's all gone, and you'll see from the picture it's just like see-through wall. It's all gone, and they want to turn it into flats for locals to rent. How cool is that? But they need a lot of money to restore it, so they're doing that, running it as a business, and then they're going to apply for some grants as well. But they were so friendly, they were so lovely, so I'm going to put it on Google for them, and I just had a squash just to keep myself going. But yeah, if you ever come here, they're definitely worth it. So I just thought this would make for an amazing shot as you're walking up this hill, just out of, look. Hi there. All right, gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. You found a flipping beauty spot. And there, around the corner, I've got to go around that, keep on going, around that little peak, and then it's like a straight bit for ages, and that's where I'm going to be stopping tonight. Hey guys, so I've just made it to a place called Rame Head, and this is what presents me. It's the chapel, which looks really cool. Just got those steps to go up. Now I don't really have to, because actually my direction of travel is up there. My end point is actually, for today, is actually over there, in a place just near like Seaton. But I think that should be a really nice walk. It's nice to be able to see like where I'm going to be going and the progress. So I must be about 2/3 the way now. Well, here we are, Rame's Head Chapel. How cool is that? Zoom out. At the top. I've just come over there and up there, really steep, as you can probably tell by my panting like a little puppy dog, female dog, because that best describes me. But look at this, how cool. Oh wow, it's so windy. What a cool place. God, I wonder the history, but what a view. Look at that. Imagine back in the day, if this was how you expressed your faith, you had a faith in God, or I don't know, you were forced to by the clergy or something. Look at that. It looks to me like old gun turrets, actually. What a wonderful way to express faith. Chapel, destruction. Religion, destruction. What a place. There, come out. Awesome place. I mean, it's not too. This would be a a few miles walk from the local town, which would be awesome. Yeah, definitely some sort of military thing here. Wow. I've not been on one of these. I've been in them in Jersey, because they're everywhere in Jersey, but wow. Proper military thing. Of course, the ones in Jersey were all German, weren't they? Wow. Right on the edge of the channel. And it's getting so intense, it's an absolute nightmare. Look at this snaily #1, he's going for it. Oh my goodness, but oh no, he's been overtaken by Jeffrey following close behind. Magnus, oh my goodness, Magnus, it's actually, well, Magnus is doing something to Beatrice. We'll just get away from that, but oh my goodness, look. Oh, it's Ronald. Ronald has made it to the top, and we have a winner. Woo! Hey guys, so I'm just walking through this awesome place, Tregantle Fort, which is a very formidable looking building. Incredible place, and apparently was built in 1854 to 1858, and is one of a few forts around Plymouth. They were called the Ring of Fire, and basically formed a defence. It was looking after the Royal Navy's dockyard, obviously back in Plymouth, and it defended against overland attacks. Now, I just think that's absolutely incredible. What an awesome looking place just to walk by. You can only walk through, you can only walk by when they're not firing. It's apparently live ammunition against human flesh doesn't really go down so well. And yeah, after a long debate with a soldier on whether I'm an arrogant sod or I'm just talking rubbish, but it's when they don't have the red flags up, you can walk by and it's got a little like notice board that gives you the history of the place. But I mean, 1854, it's amazing. It's still used by the military today. Hey everyone, so it turns out I forgot to eat today, and I'm about 14 miles in, and I felt this lovely pang of hunger in my belly, and I was like, oh, my body needs some sustenance. Sustenance, that's what it is. So I didn't realise, but that last town that I was in, which is called, hang on, Penzance, is literally I'm so trendy, aren't I? 100%. Is actually the last place that I was able to get anything up until now. And because I was like, oh, I've got some water, I've been clever, I've sort of drained my reserves, wait till I get to Freethie. Nothing. Absolutely, it's like a road with some houses. That's all the place is. So it came a cropper there. So I've just gone past that army base, and I've come up to this point here. What a view, guys. Stunning or what? This beach here looks amazing. And then you've got the base over there. But yeah, so if you do come this way, there's a bit of a gap between Penzance and Portwinkle, something or other. So fortunately, I came prepared because I'm feeling better already. I made myself some of those energy bars that I like to make. Different recipe this time. I didn't put in the like almonds and stuff like that, but oh, still zoomed in. Looks a bit suspect, I know. But this has got chocolate, honey, granola cereal, chia seeds, melted chocolate, so much protein powder, and what else? I think that's about it. All just sort of melted into itself in a pan, and then it sets. It's a little bit gooey actually, which is really nice because it's not so dry. But I made like one a day basically, so I got a whole load of them. But they're great. I was thinking of having them for breakfast and like emergencies, and this was one such, because I just felt myself flagging so badly. Like, I think a dung beetle's got more energy than I had at that point. I was like, ugh! So I've used it as an opportunity also to just air my stuff out a bit, air my feet. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of a tan, which for me means I've burnt. No doubt I'll pay for that later. Oh yeah, I've definitely got a tan line. Woo! Time in forever. Robert gets a tan. Woo! Well, just on my way down to Portrinkle, which is the last town before Downderry, where I'm stopping for the night. There it is. What a beautiful, pretty little place. It's an awesome building there. Just on its own, in its own glory. Pretty, and then over the hills, over there and just around, looks like there might be some steep bits, but hey, it's always worth it, is Downderry. Hey guys, so I have made it to Downderry, just on the downward approach. Absolutely a mess up with water. Basically, Portrinkle Cafe was closed, and so I had no water, so I've done another 2.5 miles. I had to stop for half an hour or so just to get like a little bit of just rest, but I've caught the sun. I'm slightly concerned about heat stroke, just because the sun's been beating. It's got stronger throughout the day. Like, it's 20 to 7 and it feels warmer than it was at 12, so slightly concerned, but oh well, we've got a pub to come to. Look at this, here it is, Downderry. Hey everyone, so I have come to Downderry, and it's been about, I've been here for about 2 hours now, and I found this awesome place. The Inn on the Shore. Oh my goodness. Has it been amazing. It's been like an oasis, a breath of fresh air, a real oasis. I don't know if you can hear the waves, but this place is gorgeous. They've actually let me put the tent up here tonight. These 3 ladies came in, saw me sat down with my rucksack, and they said, "What are you doing tonight?" And I was like, "Don't actually know." So where are you going to stay? And I said, "I actually have nowhere to stay tonight because the campsite's closed." And they said, "We're in the same boat." Oh, we were just going to ask them if we could put the tent up here. Otherwise, where are you going to go? We'll have to wild camp together. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, they let us put our tents up here. How cool is that? You see, I am so sunburned. Flip. I have to wear the sun factor 50. But so yeah, they've just been in the bar chatting, and it's just been absolutely incredible. Like, the staff here is so friendly. Just been chatting to one of them, just about life and tourism and what have you. But look at this. This is my view for the night. Well, actually I'm behind, but this is the place I'll be staying. I'm going to have the sound of the sea all night. Oh, incredible. I have to say, I do feel like I've caught the sun. I'm going to be careful. I've had lots of water, I've had cups of tea, I've put my jacket on because I'm getting cold, and I'm going to take it easy tomorrow. I'm just going to be careful because I've had this before where I've had heat stroke. But it's been a fantastic flipping day. It's been absolutely amazing. I've met a girl who walked from Lou, which Lou is over there. She's walked to Plymouth, so she should be there by now. awesome. She is all about escaping the rat race, is all about getting out into nature, doing more things. I was like, it's so nice to meet a like-minded person. So she just parted ways. I met another guy who was doing a relay challenge, so he's running from Tregulla Gongong Gillagugu, whatever it's called, to Loo, and he's got a baton in his back, and he passes it on to the next guy, and they're doing it all around the coast, the South Coast Coast Path up to Minehead, over a series of days. I was like, that is awesome. So it's been fantastic. Other than running out of water, which is silly, but these things happen, you just have to learn. That's why I had a half-an-hour break in the shade. I just found a gorse bush and just had a break, because I felt I was in trouble. I felt my heart rate, and even after 15 minutes of rest, it was at 120 beats per minute, which is not good. So even now, it's still a bit raised, so I'm gonna have to be careful. But incredible. I'll leave you with this.